We're here today at the Custard Factory with Matt Windle, who will be interviewed by Shanice and Andre.
Hello. Hi. But you're alright, Matt?
No, for you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. So basically, could you just kind of tell us, like, you know, when you got into poetry, like, what was the reaction from like your friends that used to hang around with them?
When I first kind of got into poetry, all my mates kind of wrote MCs and raps and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very kind of close line. So a lot of people from my friends will be like, "Oh, what are you doing that for?" They're all really supportive. They're like, "Nah, Windle, that's sick," and they wanted to come and watch me perform, and my mates still come to watch me perform, and that's they really enjoyed it.
That's good. That's good. That sounds like. When did you like first realise that that's what like it was for you?
I think it's about 2006. I made the finals of the Young Poet Laureate competition. I saw a few poets perform and stuff, and I never saw poetry perform before.
Yeah.
I was just like, you can do that with poetry. That's what I want to do, kind of thing. So then a year later, I entered the Young Poet Laureate again, and then luckily I managed to win, and it's kind of snowballed from there.
Okay. See, you mentioned the Young Poet Laureate. Yeah. Could you explain what that is?
Yeah, it's for teenagers in Birmingham between 11 and 17 that send in 4 poems. One has to be on a certain subject. This year the subject was home. If they make the final 10, they'll go to the library theatre, perform for some judges and parents and all that kind of stuff. And then if you get the highest score, you're the winner, and then you're the Young Poet Laureate for a year, so from October to October. And you just go around different events in Birmingham, performing poetry, holding workshops, depending on the age of the person that wins it.
It's for the audience. Could you define yourself? What is the difference between poetry and spoken word?
Poetry, the kind of traditional thing that either you're taught at school or people think of when you first think of poetry. I think it's kind of like, it's more written, it's not for performance, and even when it's performed, it's just kind of read off a book. You stand there, you got your book, you read it. Spoken word is more performance poetry, so you got no paper, you learn your words, and you just kind of got more pace to it, you rap it out a little bit more, and that's pretty much the difference, I think.
You do boxing and other things.
Yeah.
So how did you get into boxing?
Boxing is just something I always wanted to do. When I was like 10, I said to Dad, can I box? And he said, well, I'd let you, but I don't think your mum will let you. And I asked her if I could box, and just couldn't. She wasn't having it. And it got to 15, and I was a sprinter, playing football, and I just got fed up of them all. And I was like, I want to box. And it's like, if I don't do it now, it's going to be too late. And boxing is the type of thing, if you don't like it, you won't stick it. It's not like football where you can just turn up and have a little kick about, and if you're playing bad, you get substituted. You know, if you're fighting bad, you get knocked out or something. So I liked it, you know, I've kind of won a few awards and fought for a title and stuff, so it's all good, it's not too bad.
So what's your weight class at the moment?
Featherweight, so it's like 57 kilograms, so around that, 8 stone 12, that kind of range. I'm like probably just over 9 stone at the minute. It's like pre-season, so we haven't got a fight until October. So within the next month, I'll start to kind of watch what I'm eating again and lose weight and stuff, and then be ready to fight in September, October time.
So your social life like brings in more people, like from reading poetry?
Yeah, especially when you kind of start speaking to people that don't know you as well, and they're like, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, I'm a poet. And they're kind of like, what? They don't think that could be a job. They're like, no, what do you do to earn money? I'm like, yeah, I'm a poet. So it's like, that kind of gets people interested. And then when you turn up to open mics and you don't know people, and then you perform and they perform, you kind of end up talking with each other then. You end up making friends and stuff just for that. So then the next time you turn up to a thing, you know them, you're like, oh, right, how you doing, blah, blah, blah. So now you can meet people like through the whole poetry thing as well anyway.
Yeah.
So how do you remember all your poems?
I just keep reading it, I just sit there and read it and read it and read it.
So what do you do when you're in the middle of, like, say, you're performing? What do you do if you forget a line, or do you just kind of improvise?
Yeah, if I forget a line, you just have to kind of you just have to try and style it out and quickly think of another line, and just hope you got something that kind of keeps you going, and hope you'll get back on track.